Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful vista above Orgimmar as we fly up here. We are currently on the Dragonflight BETA, so if all of a sudden we get crashes or we get glitches or anything like that, don't worry, Beta is going to be beta, such is life. But we are here with the wonderful, majestic Grimbix. Yes, our elemental Shaman. For those interested, this is my current talent trees. Have a quick sip of coffee, apologies. That'll keep us going. One thing I am interested is over here. I'm not, by the way, a main Shaman player, so apologies. If you're looking at this as a main Shaman going, there is no way you take those talents. It's just stuff that I thought would be fun to try out and play with. But over here, we have, before we get into this, dual shields. We are actually wearing an earth shield and a lightning shield. So we're going to gain Maelstrom if something's hitting us, and we're going to gain health back, which, given that I'll probably die a lot without that, yeah, it's quite a good thing. So, we have the Dragon Isle awaits. So without further ado, let's get into it. Heroes of the Horde, I bring news. The Dragon Isles are awakening. The Isles went dormant in the wake of the Sundering. But now, at long last, they have called my kin and I home. While the Isles hold many wonders, it is also a perilous land. We will require the aid of our mortal allies to reclaim our legacy. I am about to present the Aspect's invitation to the Horde Council in Orgimmar. Meet me there. We shall see what they have to say. Let's do it, buddy. So if you're wondering what the hell that was that I just popped out there, that's the buff bar from up here. You can now, obviously with Blizzard's new super duper edit mode, you can move and tug things about exactly as you could with LVUI. But with this little button, I can hide. If it's a permanent thing that I don't want to see, I can hide it. But my ability procs and things like that will still show. So if I pop Stormkeeper, that would still show that it was active. I got a Lava Burst proc and so on. So I'm kind of using... Words are hard. I'm kind of using it as a replacement for weak auras at the moment.
Ah, here is the hero I spoke of.
Hello, everyone.
I will help if I am able.
I am grateful that you have answered the call. Your courage will be welcome on the journey ahead.
The Black Dragonflight will protect
Your
this
arrival
world
is well timed,
once again.
Grimbix. I have just met with the Horde Council, and they have accepted the Aspect's invitation to the Dragon Isles. The same invitation extends to you as well. You may also notice some unfamiliar faces here in Orgimmar. The Drakthir, our new arrivals, you will learn about on the journey ahead. Let us speak more.
For Azeroth,
Now we're going to listen to Ebonhorn, and it's going to be fascinating.
our legacy will be renewed.
I hope we all learn a lot. Yeah, I'm glad a lot of things aren't implemented because obviously they would really spoil the story. Or at least the immersion. So all the cutscenes and that aren't there. I am honoured that you journeyed to the homeland of the Dragonkin. One of your allies is eager to assist you, preparing for what lies ahead.
Hail,
For
adventurer.
Azeroth.
I shall help you prepare for the Dragon Isles.
Expeditionary coordination. A pleasure to meet you. I am... By the way, there are two things I'm going to get wrong. One will be I will horribly butcher the English language and I won't read these properly. Two will be names. I'm sorry. Oh, also, quick thing. I didn't realise that as the buff starts to wear down, it actually brings it to the front. That's really good. I'm loving that. But apologies, I got distracted. Pleasure to meet you. I am Ladaria Riverglee. Yeah, sorry about that, love. I know that's not your name. The invitation to visit the Dragon Isles is quite an exciting prospect. Don't you agree? The Reckley has combined forces with our expeditionary counterparts to help coordinate our efforts. As a member of the Dragonscale expedition, it is my honour to welcome you. Although first, we must gather a few more members for our journey. Shall we begin? So, we need to go and get our artisans, our scholars, and our explorers throughout Orgimmar.
Let me know
shall
what
do
you
that.
find.
You
I shall
call
meet you
that
at the
a
Zeppelin once
uniform?
you've gathered our future expeditionary
The
members.
dear eye is enthusiastic, but she is a historian, not a soldier. She knows nothing of the dangers we'll face in the Dragon Isles. Not that anyone needs to worry. After all, the Dark Talons will be protecting the expedition. I'm going to discuss the mission logistics with Emerson and the Horde leaders. My lieutenant, Cody is exploring the city along with the Drakthir. Be a good soldier and let him know that we are going to be rallying at the Zeppelin Tower. He'll relay my orders to the others.
Anything for an ally.
So this is very much meant to be not in the vein of Mr. Pandaria. We're not going there to paint the continent red. This is primarily an exploration mission. Think of us more as Star Trek. We're going to these bold, new, undiscovered frontiers, and we're going to try and learn all we can about them.
Where have you been?
Where you been? The city is full of places to explore and rocks to climb. You interested in a lesson? That's more a goblin voice, but we're just going to stick with it now. We need the explorers for an expedition to Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
Join the expedition? We'll do more than join. We'll lead the way.
Alright, see you at the Zeppelin. There's stairs, by the way, at the Zeppelin tab. Just use the stairs, okay? Do you know what? You do you. If you want to climb the tower, it's fine. It would be hilarious if I got to the tower and she's like halfway up. Okay, so our next one is an artisan, I believe. This is something I've wanted in the game for so long.
I only accept the finest crabs.
You're looking to buy something or make something? I got the best contacts for you. Orgimmar Artisans Guild only crafts the best. We need artisans for the expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
The Dragon Isles, you say? It would be an honor to join the expedition.
It'll be an
Where I
honor
gather my
to see you
finest
there.
craftsmen and prepare them for what awaits us.
So, yeah, it'd be great to have like a big, kind of what they're doing in Dragonflight, to have a massive sort of Crafters Guild hall that would transcend expansions. I've spoken about it before. I think that would be a fantastic addition. You know, imagine a big building like that had all the different crafters in it. It was almost like a bazaar, like a massive marketplace, and just everything that was there. And just have it that every expansion that just transcends and keeps upgrading, keeps growing. There's more things there. I'd love that. Hopefully Dragon Isles will start that, because there is a consortium that kind of are into that thing. Into that kind of thing, I should say. This, by the way, is brilliant. So this is the... like, I want to say a junior collectors club. They go around, find strange things, and then apparently they meet in this pub to talk about them. This is world building to me. I love this kind of thing.
Interested in a snapshot?
Oh, hello there. Do you have some new discovery to share? There's always room for another scholar at our monthly meetup. You wouldn't believe what Lily found in the Jade Forest last week. We need scholars for the expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
So much to What a remarkable opportunity. Imagine all the wondrous...
The Drakthir have already met up with people and are hanging out in the pub.
Scholars for your expedition.
But yeah, that's a nice little touch of world building. I really do like that. So now we should deliver our orders to the Drakthir, who are, I believe, hanging out on the walls above Orgimmar, or above the gates of Orgimmar, I should say. Having a bit of a training exercise. So, obviously, for those that are unaware, and obviously we're doing the beta, and I should have said this long ago, spoilers abound with this. Some time has passed since Shadowlands and the start of Dragonflight. So people have moved on, things have happened, which is why when we come up here, you can see that there's no undead refugees now. They've sort of established themselves wherever they may be. We don't have this influx, I would imagine, where we'd have played this on the Alliance side. You see the docks are very much clear, and the Night Elves aren't sort of gathered around as refugees. But, yeah, the Undead City Quartermaster and the Heirloom Vendor are still there, and they don't have a building. Can we give them something? Like a tent? I don't know, it's hot out here. But anyway, let's continue.
Josh, I am thinking.
Welcome to our makeshift training arena, my friend. I trust we are not disturbing anyone up here. I was assured that this area was available today, and that sparring was permitted. Cinder would like you to meet you at Zeppelin Town.
The odds favor us. Back to my calculations.
And then is us done. Now it is off to the tower. I will say, this intro line doesn't quite have the same gravity that, say, Legion had. Legion was one of the best intros to a storyline I think I've ever done. That walk down this road, that was rough. That was, in terms of WoW, and WoW being, I mean, what, it's a like PG-13 basically. That was heavy stuff. You knew we were going to war and you knew people weren't going to return. This, by the way, which we're not going to take this time, because we've got all sorts to do around here, but this is our glorious Zeppelin to the Dragon Isles. And do we think it's going to crash? Let's be honest, Zeppelins in WoW do not have a good reputation. I think what, Twilight Highlands, we had one crash there, didn't we? Miss Pandara, we famously crashed 2 there, I think? But anyway, the goblins have perfected the technology now, and this looks a lot beefier than I've seen before. That is a big airship. Our scouts report that turbulent elemental storms are churning the seas. It's dangerous. Apologies. I shall try that again. Our scouts report that turbulent elemental storms are churning the seas to dangerous, unnatural levels. Until those clear, we will not be going anywhere. Why not see what you can help with? We're just gonna take a sweet coffee and we're gonna give up on that. Let's look at the quest.
Keep an eye out for anything interesting.
I believe the expedition should be a great success, far more successful than my public speaking tours.
I look forward to hearing what
I am pleased to have the Drakthir accompany us on the expedition. Their unique prospects should prove valuable, and learning more of their own history will help them come to terms with their current circumstances. So not to overly spoil anything, but basically the Drakthir
Remember,
were created by...
surprise attack. Guards, arrest this handsome wizard.
Be at ease. He is
This handsome wizard. Dadgar, my god, I have missed you, my friend.
But the news I bring cannot wait for pleasantries.
I have really, I love Kagar's character, he's so good. Hello, Grimbiscuit. It's been a while, and I wish we had more time to catch up. But you see, I've just had a rather enlightening... No, make that foreboding. Yes, foreboding conversation with an old friend. Sometimes a revelation can be both, after all. I really must tell you of what I've learned. I am ready to hear everything you have to tell me, Dadgar.
It is a world of wonder.
I'm listening. Yep. Really? Well, that's shocking news. I am so glad you told me that. Unsettling news indeed. It was unsettling news, you're right. But you had to know of the peril we face.
The Black Dragonflight will protect this world.
I'm going to get on this Zeppelin. I kind of feel like I should know what that information was. Else I'm just going to stay here.
Have you anything new to research?
Our primary expedition has made landfall in the Dragon Isles. Thanks to the efforts of those brave Dragon's Hero Expedition members, we've established a protected landing site in the Dragon Isles and made contact with the Dragonflight emissary. Are you prepared to accompany us on the next voyage of the Dragon Isles? Yes.
I look forward the expedition, Zeppelin, shouldn't be too long now.
So this is a great new addition.
Chat with your fellow explorers while we wait.
You hover over it, it will show you how long you actually have to the Zeppelins here. So we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Now worry not, for there are things to do, and this is new. That wasn't there before. We have a conversation with Orgimmar, a conversation with Bane, and we have a conversation with the Drakthir.
proudly serve as
And these are meant to fill the gap of why, like, some time has passed, and it gives us a little flavour of what's been going on. So let's stay a while and listen.
the light of the sunwell be with you. Several years have passed quietly since our forces returned from the Shadowlands. But it seems that quiet is now at an end, my love.
Indeed. We were fortunate to have even a brief respite from the usual perils and tribulations. Otherwise, you might have come up with an excuse to refuse my proposal.
Your proposal? I am quite certain it was I who begged for your hand in marriage, Thalysra.
Lorthamar Theron, you are such a creature of duty that you would have delayed our wedding over a crooked painting in Silvermoon. How fortunate I am that both our kingdoms witnessed our vows, else you might try to deny that we ever exchanged them.
Deny the happiest moments of my life? Never.
I don't mean to disturb Lothamar, but if you heard that loud bang a second ago, that was my dog flomping down in his bed to go to sleep.
As I will
Also,
love you,
that's my
no
character's
matter
named
how
after.
many dragons
All my
try
characters
to
have the prefix of
distract us.
Grim, but Biscuit is the name of my dog, hence why Grim Biscuit, because he was sat next to me snoring and I thought I'm going to name the character after you. But yes, Lothamar and Theresa are actually married now, and I'm kind of... It's a shame that wasn't seen in-game, because that'd be a great world-building idea, especially if you wanted something that would bring the Horde and Alliance together, because obviously several members of the Alliance could have been invited, and I'm going to guess it's probably going to be in the upcoming book. There's going to be a little bit about it in there. But yeah, it's a good bit of world building. What on earth could Bane be worrying about? Let's listen.
How may I aid you?
You seem distracted, Bane. Are you troubled by the news that the dragons bring?
No. But seeing both the Horde and Alliance answer their call has reminded me of absent
Adventurers, we shall depart.
I know the Zeppelins there.
Defiant dragon scale
I
in
know
all
what
its
Anduin Rin means
spiky
to you.
glory.
Has there
All
been
aboard
no
for adventure,
word
my
at all
friends.
from him?
Finally.
King Raymond
I could have
has
flown
been
there and
kind
back
enough
again by
to
now.
answer my letters.
I did not mind at all.
He said
While
there
waiting,
have been
I captured
reports
some
that
vibrant
Anduin
images
has
of the
been
coastal
seen,
wildlife.
but none that
You'll
they
get plenty of
could
pictures in the
verify.
Dragon Isles. So many new species to document.
We're not going to miss the
Too
airship.
much in the shadow.
We're going now.
Seeing
General gist of it is Bane's worried about Anduin. He's been seen around,
not
but
The Earth Mother guides each of us along a path.
he's kind of being
Not always
elusive.
the one we wish to
He doesn't want to be found. He's
But
finding
sometimes
himself, which is
it
literally it,
is the
Bane. Just
path
like
we
the
need
guy
to
needs a break. He needs a gap year. He's like the Prince Harry of WoW. He just doesn't want to do his royal duties right now. Just give the guy a break. He needs to go and,
thank
I don't know, get smashed on a beach somewhere.
you and for your
You know, have Whoopi with a mature Draenei woman. Maybe with some dwarfs. Just experiment. Go crazy. Grow his hair super long. Get it in, like, whatever. Whatever he needs. Get beads in his hair. Whatever. Get a tattoo, Anduin, that you're going to regret. Just get over your Shadowlands experience. Just find yourself again. Come back as king. And then he'll come back to you, Bane, alright? Just relax. But anyway, we have more important things to deal with than Anduin running around. We are heading to the Dragon Isles. And here it is, up near Northrend. Now, a lot of people have said, why, if it's up near Northrend, is it not snowy? And I'm kind of like, if there's one place in Azeroth that is going to be saturated in magic and the work of the Titans, and it's powered by 4 aspects, this place is that I can understand the weather being its own. I completely get that. I understand why it doesn't necessarily fall into the same pattern as, well, it should be snowing because Northrend's snowing. I mean, you can look at Northrend. We have literally
Imagine the mysteries they must
You know,
hold.
zones that are lush green tropical next to Ice Crown. the Magic of Ice Crown affects potentially,
Keep your eyes on the
you know, the
sky.
Storm Peaks and Ice Crown,
Danger might swoop
whereas
in.
Titan Magic, engineering, whatever you want to call it, affects Rizar Basin. And apologies, I completely spoke over the whole of our beautiful intro as we came in to see the Dragonars. And I will say, nice touch, little bit offensive if you are a Goblin player, but if we go to the back of the ship, I need to do this quickly. Oh, we can actually jump to the top of the ship if we use the spyglass. But down below, the captain of the ship is actually a Nightborn. So the Nightborn have been implemented into the day-to-day life of WoW, which I really like.
To the Dragon Isles, adventurers.
This will be the
But welcome.
adventure of a lifetime.
And congratulations. I'm not going to say it was down to goblins before, the reason that we had crashes, but that Nightborn managed to land this airship. We all managed to get off, and no, it didn't crash. It's not in flames. I mean, I wonder if we can get this properly. If a goblin was flying it, this is what we'd be seeing. This. Just the airship crashed into the ground in flames. Which may be why I love goblins.
Ah, I could use your expertise.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
That Frodo dragon looks hungry.
Don't mistake the expedition's scholarly pursuits for timidness, Grimbix. We are not recluse studying books in far-off towers. We are adventurers hunting down knowledge first-hand in every corner of Azeroth. That passion for adventure often leads us onto the path of perils and hazards, and a few expedition members have bitten off a little more than they can chew. Rescue people.
Remember,
Got it.
There's
I am
magic
ready.
in discovery.
What do you need?
I'd swear that those proto-dragons edge close to the camp every time I turn my back. These are not the dragons Emerson invited us here to meet. Proto-dragons are ruthless predators who cannot be reasoned with. They cannot be bargained with. They will not sleep, and it will not stop until you're... Sorry about that. That was completely the wrong film. That was, yeah. We must be ruthless in return. Colour the numbers to keep their expeditions in check. Okay, so we are saving people, killing people.
You look like you
Come on, this has got to be the Holy Trinity. We've got to be collecting things. Yeah, practice materials. Here we go.
you need more goods.
Those proto-drakes are like any I've seen on Azeroth. Their scales appear to be naturally flame-resistant, stronger than steel. Don't lose flexibility in the process. Incredible. My artisans, all of them, are clamouring to get their hands on some of those scales to work with. Start with the whelps. Smaller scales should be more powerful until we've mastered the techniques. Okay.
Craft your goods with care.
So,
I suggest we keep moving.
something that's a nice touch, a nice change, is we're moving away from the standard grind that we've always had into the renown-based system.
Under attack.
So, but rather than 1 point of renown moves you up, you have to collect. So, for a quest, let's say you might get 250 reputation. That will fill this bar up. As you see, we need 2,500, and that moves to level 2. So it's kind of like a... If the old-fashioned rep grind made sweet, sweet love to the renown system, and this is their child. And I really like it. I think it's a great... It's nice to have these little incremental rewards rather than, okay, I now need to grind to revered or exalted or whatever it happened to be. But let's kill some stuff. And what have we not done? This is the most noobish thing I've ever done. Whenever you create a new character, switch on auto loot. And actually, while we're thinking about it, yes, switch off tutorials. I switched tutorials off. I didn't switch auto loot on. That's a rookie mistake. So here we are, our first taste of combat in the Dragonars. See if we can get these up there. There we go. Ah, the old lure errors. Turn on nameplates. Got a big boy. So this is an addition from PvP. This is the lasso. It's so good. I'd be asking too much if it actually gave Maelstrom as well, but it's really nice. Chop out totem. Any Shaman players can be going, why are you using Chain Lightning, single target? And I'd like to come back with a clever, witty retort. That was like, haha, what you don't know is in Dragonflight, Chain Lightning does blah 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 blah. No, it's because I'm a scrub-a-dub player. That would be why. Okay. Yay, now we can use Earthquake properly. Okay, wow, we have all of our scales already. Okay, that's nice. 8,000 heal. Wow, that's nice. And for anybody that's wondering, we're currently 180 item level. When you create a character, that's the item level that's given to you. If WoW scales like this, or if Dragonflight scales like this when it goes live, if you're in a character that's, say, 220, or even got any of the catch-up gear that we're going to be given in pre-patch, you are going to slaughter this entire place. Like, nothing is going to be an issue. Even in 180 on a character I don't know very well, you can see we're not overly struggling here. We'll try and hunt out some rares. I believe we have a friend that's trapped up here. Speaking of rares, let's go and have a look what's in here. So are these beasties? These are dragonkin. Now, hunters out there, can you tell me, can hunters tame dragonkin if they've got some sort of book or knowledge? I don't know if that's a thing. Let's get out our big boy. Good old Rocky. Now there's one thing I need to check, because I believe I'm not using the empowered elemental at the moment, so that's just the normal standard one. I believe I can have my fire element out as well. I don't want to risk it right now while I'm fighting a rare, but ooh, hello. Bind on pickup, plate shoulders. Now I will say, unfortunately, it didn't stick. I did a recording yesterday. I did this exact same playthrough yesterday. Unfortunately, it came back that the playthrough wasn't usable. My voice is there, but the image is just one static image. It was a little bit depressing. But that rare, when I killed it yesterday, actually gave us a customization for our dragon. Gave us a club tail. So it may still be worth, when we're max level or a little bit higher level, coming back, killing these rares if potentially they're going to give customizations for our dragons. Ah, that was some mail. So this is also the new combined bags that you can get within WoW now, which is really nice. So 18 for a 202, we will take that. I should really show you guys, just because I'll probably pop it open at some point. You wonder where the hell all that crap come from. When you're playtesting in beta, you actually get this little chest of equipment, and I can click on that, and it'll open up and give me food, supplies, all sorts of goodies for when I'm doing stuff. So if I want to swap my spec, I've got various weapons there and things like that. So we'll pop that open now, and it's done and dusted. Now we still have another member of the expedition to rescue. And we still have some of these big boys to kill. So we should get on with that. You can go to sleep whilst doing my earthquake. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, I wanted to try Mountains Will Fall along with Echoes of the Great Sundering. And to do that, it meant I didn't have enough points to also get my Primal Elemental, which I really wanted. But such is life. By the time we've got some more levels, we'll have enough points. And I believe, yeah, we don't have either of our... That's one thing you won't track. If I believe, apologies if this is actually incorrect, but as I'm losing stacks of my Earth Shield, it doesn't show up here.
Interesting.
It may just be that, because obviously when I'm losing stacks, I'm in combat and I haven't noticed, but I believe it will show me when the timer's running low. But it won't show me if my stacks are sat low. Okay, let's pop that. Let's pop our totem. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be carnage. If you are in decent M+ gear, decent raid gear, you're going to be able to pull half this zone. Like, that's how crazy it's going to be. I transferred over my, at the time, to 85, I believe she was at the time, DK, and she could pull most of this zone and just kill it. I mean, granted, she's blood DK, so they can do stupid things, but still, our power levels, if, as I say, the scaling stays the same.
Well met.
So this is our mini hub. This is not the new city, obviously, but this is our new forward base. We have the Horde, and we have the Alliance. So, in essence, it's exactly the same. Actually, down the bottom, and if we'll be able to see it, there's an Alliance ship that comes in. So we have the airship comes in over here, the Alliance come in over there, and then the Alliance work their way up this path and pop out, and we obviously work our way up that path and pop out, and then both of us combine here. Because we're meant to be working together now. This is not Horde Alliance in conflict with each other. This is an age of exploration and friendship.
I have answers if you have questions.
The dragons are not here to meet us, as Zissin said they would be. So as you can see, we've got 250 points coming in, and we're unlocking our expedition renown.
Keep
an eye out for anything interesting.
How unusual. Leeson told us that Rathion would be awaiting our arrival, along with an ambassador for Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. It isn't like a dragon to break a promise. At least this eager Draconoid is here to greet us. Would you kindly inquire into the others, or when the others shall arrive?
Let me know what you find.
Oh, do you need my help?
It is truly an honour to be the first member of the Dragonflight to welcome you to these shores. I am Cadet Sandrax. Please forgive my nerves. This is my first assignment, and what an incredible assignment it is. Welcome again. Should we shake hands? I believe I read somewhere that your kind likes to do that. Why aren't the dragons here to meet us?
Yes, I had expected Major Domo Solistra and Rathian to be here by now. But I am honored to be the one to welcome you to the Dragon Isles. On my first real assignment, no less.
What good fortune.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles. Please enjoy your time here.
So we're going to quickly run off and get some quests. I believe if you've done Exile's Reach, the kind of the level 1 to 10 starting zone that there's been added in, this is Braka and her daughter Shuja, who, for the Horde, you end up rescuing the daughter because her team gets killed. Ah, my gosh, Grimbiscuit. This expedition is under the protection of both the Horde and the Alliance. Our instructions are clear. Give aid to any members of the Dragonscope expedition regardless of their other allegiances. The Alliance's representatives, Captain Garrick and her son Henry, which were the Alliance pair from Exiles, stand guard on the other side of the camp. I fought with Captain Garrick against the Scourge. This is honourable. She is honourable and will serve the expedition well. Go, offer her your assistance. Show her the Horde honours its agreements.
Never stop.
We will do.
Here to spar.
That may dissuade them from attacking the expedition camps for a time. It's Edelbean in the Dragon Isles, Grimbiscuit. You do well to remember that.
Let's get back to training.
So here we have a little selection of various artisans.
Interested in some fine goods?
You do very much luggage either, Boss McGraw opens his hand to reveal a dull black stone in his palm. All I need are my tools. My lucky rock will get me everything else we need while we're here. Here's a lucky rock. You can't argue with that logic. Have you got the scales yet? The alchemists are getting antsy. And that always makes me nervous. Yep, there's your scales, mate.
Will you need more goods?
Scar carefully studies the scales. Our artisans will put good use to these, thank you. And we have more reputation. So as you see, we've now unlocked the Draconid, and we've got the Dragonstone Expedition still that we're slowly leveling up. We're not going to touch on Dragonriding until we've got the ability to actually use it, have some fun. We won't go too much into all those points and everything else. How can I help you, sir?
Enemies will fall.
Toddy and Elia, I've requested a survey report of the surrounding area immediately. Luckily, I've acquired an enchanted telescope and surveying disc that will help us scout out nearby areas on the safety of the clouds. Unluckily, I am deathly afraid of heights and cannot bring myself to set foot on the contraption. You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Salama Ashalanore.
Yeah. Come on then, let's do it. Oh, this is safe. Getting a grand vibe from Warlords of Draenor, where that whole bit where behind the throne of the elements, where all the elementals were fighting. Okay, we're going down. We are going down. Okay, we're going back up. Let's do it. Okay, that is not safe. What the hell? Alright, we're up again. Nope, we got something else we're actually looking at this time. Okay, that's obviously some area we're going to be heading to, I'm going to guess.
Good
Can't say I fancy a fight with that one.
No, I'm kind of with you on that one, Toddy. And down we go.
Anaria Shola.
Asta breathed a sigh of relief. I thought for certain that you would plummet to your death from up there. Thanks again for taking the risk that I didn't need to.
Farewell.
Not a problem. So we have here trade goods, enchanting, tailoring, engineering. I was kind of hoping to find jewelry crafting. We'll keep an eye out. Also, I completely forgot to pick up fishing, which is definitely important. So down by where the airship lands, there's actually a fishing trainer there.
Ready to serve.
Where is Arathian?
I'm always here to help.
I don't know. As I said, this is my first assignment. Let me think what to do.
It was nice to meet you. I'm always here
I wish
to
I knew
help.
more about how to welcome you to the Dragon House, but I'm only the sentry. Sidrak's motions to the tower behind her. You could try talking with Ambassador Farsraz in the visitor center. He might be able to answer more of your questions before the dragons arrive. Mind your step in there. He was clearing out the rubble last I saw.
Please. So you two were adversaries before leading this expedition together?
I like Sindrak, so we see more of her.
Together.
Captain Garrick. Captain Garrick stooges your approach.
But Toddy and I perceive
Warlord
no
Brecker
hardship, not
approves.
violence.
Words are hard, okay? Warlord Brecker approves our honor once again by sending you to me.
Best of luck to you.
The crafters, artisans, and explorers of the Dragonscale expedition are ill-suited for the rigors of combat. But not you and I, Grimbiscuit. Here is the Dragon Isles. Let us use that strength to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Clear out the elementals encroaching from the north, so the expedition can focus on more noble pursuits.
We'll meet again.
Understood. So we've got... Oh, the Keeper of Renown. This is all the renown goodies we can get. Can we see any of these? No, we can't. Okay.
Always to the sea.
Belayadoros.
Well met, Gribiscuit. Could I interest you in earning plentiful riches as a contributor for the Artisans Consortium? So this is going to be the new the guild, the Crafters Guild, basically, where you'll be able to do your work orders and things like that. Quality assurance. You are looking for work, Shaman? I represent a new trade company, the Artisans Consortium, which matches artisans and clients through our crafting orders network. The Dragonscale expedition placed an order for some enchanted mining tools. The tools are crafted, but we would like to test them before completing the order. We will pay you for your services, of course. Okay.
Always glad to help.
What's on your mind?
Before we start, because this is a dwarf, I'm going to apologise to anybody watching from Scotland, anybody who... Yeah, this is not going to be a good Scottish accent, and to my friend who is Scottish, I apologise, sir. Just bear with this.
Off with you.
Have you ever seen such powerful elementals? I hear the guards grumbling about having to fight them all the time, but they're missing the big picture. Bigger elementals means bigger crafting components. While you're out there clearing the elementals for our safety or whatever it is you're doing, be sure to pick up pieces of the biggest ones you can find. I want to try making something out of them. I'm so sorry.
Watch your back.
And I will say, so this is the new Flight Master. I love the way goblins are already getting in on the act. But that bed, I want that as a toy. I can just lounge upon that giant circular bed whenever I wish. Okay. So we will make this in our home. We shall face the door. For those that don't know, whichever way you're facing when you set your Hearthstone is actually the way when you teleport back in, you will be facing. Saves a little bit of time. The Dragonflights welcome you to these shores, honoured Valpyrian guest. Queen Stratos offers her warmest greeting and awaits the opportunity to host you in the life pools when your journey takes you there. But do not rush beyond your own desire. It has been thousands of years since feet of your kind walked this land. It could wait a little longer. I'm a new arrival of the Dragonflight expedition.
Take this guide. It shows the embassy's many amenities.
Thank you very much.
If they weren't all in disrepair, that is.
Embassy Visitors Log. The Visitors Log is a massive tomb with a number indicating it is only the recent in a long line of such logs. Each page is filled with eloquent handwritten form for each visitor to fill out. Begin filling out the form. Okay, the first column asks our name. Are we going to be Humble Grimbiscuit? Are we going to be Grimbiscuit the Valpyrian Shaman? Are we going to be Farseer Grimbiscuit? Are we going to be Manaroth? Are we going to be Alexstrasza the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons? Should it be Grimbiscuit the Lifebinder? Grimbiscuit, King of the Dragons? Rathian's BFF? Chromie? Dreamy-eyed Kalagos, which, by the way, if you've seen the loading screens for the Dragon Arm, where it's got all of the aspects and they literally look like a K-pop band, he looks like Dreamy-eyed Kalagos. It's ridiculous. The Angry Ghost of Ysera, or should we be Stonehead? We are going to be... We'll be Grimbiscuit, the King of the Dragons. That'll be in the next book where you realise that Grimbiscuit married Alexstrasza during the years between Dragonflight and Shadowlands. Look, it's a fan fiction I'm writing, okay? Don't judge me. The middle column asks for the time of our arrival. Write today's date. Write today's date, hour, minute and second. We arrived tomorrow. We arrived in the not too distant future. We arrived as quickly as we could. Sorry, I'm late. I'm always late. We arrived precisely when we meant to. Ah, if only we were playing a wizard. After everyone's done setting up. We arrived during last call, I hope. And I don't believe in time. We arrived after everyone's done setting up. And the final colour asks the purpose of our visit. To aid the Dragonflight. Accompanying the Dragon Scale expedition. Personally invited by Alexstrasza, my wife. For the Horde, for the Alliance, for Azeroth. For the cute baby ducks. So many people are going to click for the cute baby ducks. My purpose is my own. To save the world again. I'm so tempted to go to save the world again. To help those in need. To best mighty foes in glorious battle. Every orc character I have is going to pick that one. Why does anyone do anything for epic loots? Oh, Blizzard, this is you at your finest. This is when Blizzard have a sense of humour. I love it. I was dragged here by someone I care about. Cuddles, don't you pick that one. And tell me, I don't request, I just complete them. Oh my god. I'm tempted by epic loot. Or save the world again. Or I just don't read quests. But I am reading them this time, so we can't. My DK is so picking that. But to save the world again. Oh my god, yes, Blizzard. Right, how can I learn? What the... Oh my god, what is that a battle pet? Can you get that as a pet now? I want that as a mount! Can you imagine being able to sit in the pan at the top? With that as a giant mount? That would be so cool. But yes, we are going to learn cooking. Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that. That's the alchemy trainer. Because I'm wondering if that's inscription. I'm wondering if they just haven't implemented jewelry crafting just yet. Okay. let's read our welcome message.
Queen Alexstrasza is
Welcome,
far
friend of
more
the
impressive
Dragonflights.
than any
May your
statue
journey in the Dragon
found
Isles
the
bring you
Isles.
tranquility, confidence, and camaraderie. While you travel these isles, reflect on the... Remember our oaths to Azeroth, symbolising the oath stones at the seat of power in each Dragonflight. We ask for life and for Azeroth. Alexstrasza, Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. So, not to give too much away, because I don't know a huge amount of the story. But in essence, each zone of the Dragon Isles reflects different dragon aspects. And they have a stone of power. And the whole idea, certainly at the beginning of the story, before like the big bad, 'cause there's always a big bad, is going to be how we can reinvigorate, how we can give back the power to the dragon aspects. Because obviously, and we won't dwell on it too much because it was an awful storyline, but at the end of Cataclysm, the dragon aspects turned around and said, "Oh, we've fulfilled our purpose, the Dragon Isles. Now we can be done with it." And they lost a fraction of their power. That is now being basically retconned by Dragonflight. Let's light this brazier. That's being retconned by Dragonflight, and we're now going to renew the oaths. Now, obviously, the Dragon Isles is visible to all. We can come back. We can help the Dragonflights gain their power back, which is all good. And hopefully that means that they can breed again, and we can get dragons back, because we want dragons back. So yeah, unfortunately you can't see it at the moment, but just around this corner there's like the Alliance ship turns up. And that's how the Alliance get here. So apparently the storms, because if you remember at the very beginning it said there's storms affecting the travel, and that's why we couldn't get here straight away. Obviously those storms were not affecting the seas the Alliance came on. And let's see if you're interested in...
It was
There we
nice
go.
to meet you.
The embassy is looking better already. Is everybody as helpful as you are? I can't wait to meet more. You're great, I like you.
Always here to help. It was nice to meet you.
Sindrak looks puzzled. I never known Major Domo to be late to anything, much less this late to something this important. Most unusual. Sindrak's perks up at the thought. I could use my emergency signal flare to alert them to your arrival. Then they would come rushing to greet you immediately. I've never fired my emergency signal flare before, though.
Please enjoy your time here. Ready to serve.
Send the signal flare to alert the dragons to our arrival.
We were trained to only use these signal flares.
I feel a bit unfair because potentially Sindrak's going to get in trouble now using the signal flare, but we told them to use it.
There. Major Domo Solistra will arrive soon.
You can have a swig of coffee while we're letting this lot talk.
Does the Major Domo personally respond to every call for help?
Oh, yes. In times of trouble, there is no one Queen Alexstrasza trusts more.
Here they come.
Here they come. Toddy is legit brilliant.
Incredible.
Just saying.
Look who we have here.
It's no coincidence that Alexstrasza's top general happens to be a Volpyra as well. She's got a thing for Volpyras. I'm just saying it.
Major Domo,
Adds
the
more
new
weight to the
arrivals
fact that
were wondering
we married
where
in
you
secret.
were, and I thought...
I see. There was a reason for our absence. An ancient rival, the Dragonriding, have stirred to violence once again.
Hey Rathian, how's it going, mate?
Our fates are intertwined.
Well then, Grimbiscuit, what do you say? Do you fancy a fight alongside your newfound dragon acquaintances? I assure you, there's no quicker way to earn their trust.
Azeroth faces many threats.
We call the strong to protect the weak.
Queen Alexstrasza is easy to meet you, but the Dragonriding awakening and attacking so suddenly has interrupted our plans. As Major Domo, I will ensure you receive your audience for Alexstrasza as soon as possible. The Dragonriding have awoken. I wish we had time for more pleasant introductions, but we can't all be Cremonionio, can we? I am Celestia, Majordomo to Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, Queen of the Dragons. Queen Alexstrasza asked me to convey her kindest regards and escort you to her at the life balls. But I'm afraid I must ask for your assistance before we go meet her. Our ancient rivals, the Dragonriding, have awoken from their slumber under the earth, and I've already assaulted a nearby outpost.
Your rival is not always your enemy. I can help you thrive here, mortal. Cadet Sendrax, escort the adventurer to Commander Lethenak outside Dragonheart Outpost. Assist with the evacuation of the whelplings and wounded.
Yes, Majordomo.
Sir, yes, sir.
Rathian and I will take to the skies and keep the Dragonriding contained inside Scalecracker Keep.
Do hurry along, champion. After all, we wouldn't want the battle to be over before you even arrive.
Oh, Rathian.
Engage only when the whelplings and wounded are secure. The rest of the visitors must remain here until it is safe to leave the embassy.
Understood.
Oh, I'm gonna miss all the fun.
Sorry, Toddy.
There's plenty to study here before we move on, Toddy.
We each have a duty before us. By wing or by talon, see it done.
We do.
Do you need my help?
It is truly an honor to be the first member. Okay, we've done them. Right.
Always here.
Jordan have woken. That is not good, Grimbiscuit.
It was nice to meet you. Please enjoy your time.
I've only read the Dragonriding books. Ancient rivals to the dragons, powerful giants with mastery over earth and lava, dedicated wholly to hunting dragons to extinction. Sindrex furrows her brow at the distant volcano. My instructor said that they hadn't been seen since the dragons left as they slumbered deep in the earth. But if they've awoken, every whelpling on the isle is in danger. Follow me. I'll take us to Commander Lethenax. Let's go.
We'll launch expeditions to every corner of these isles.
So, we're going to swap mounts. I'm going to take out the pony we did have, and we're going to have a new one. Once Sindrex has been asked to move. Can you move? Think, buddy.
We'll move swiftly. Dragonheart Outpost isn't far.
Boom! This is our new mount we're going to go with. And for those wondering, it is the KSM mount for Dragonflight Season 1. Or at least that's what it's called at the moment. Whether they change it, don't know. But this is the Season 1 mount. I was kind of hoping that Season 1 KSM would give us some dragon customization options. And maybe it will. Maybe it will give you both. So you'll get this ground mount, but then you'll get some sort of funky appearance for your dragon.
When the dragons left,
I have to ask, did somebody cut its legs off?
so too did the Dragonriding.
This thing's adorable. It's like its body is moving too fast for its legs.
Land itself
Wow,
reawakens with
that's cool.
glorious life. May we never tire of its beauty. We Dragonids have stayed vigilant as we safeguarded the Oath Stones, symbols of the Dragonflight's power. The return of the Dragonriding will test us to the limit. Commander
Maybe
Lethenak,
worthy of the
Cadet Sendrax
challenge.
and ally reporting on the Majordomo's orders.
At ease. Protect your allies. Report back.
I will take what reinforcements I can get. We must act swiftly.
Dismissed.
Invaded Dragonriding.
For the Lifebinder.
We may not have met to take back our we may not have the power to take back our outpost, but we do not have to surrender without a fight. Show them that we still have our teeth.
Report back.
And deliver the whelps
For
from
the
evil.
Lifebinder.
They descended upon us before we could ever respond. My guards held as long as they could, so we evacuated the young and the helpless, but I fear there may be more still within the outpost.
Dismissed. I am trusting you with the lives of my brethren.
Understood. Let's go help them out. I'm going to guess both my shields have probably gone off. Let's reapply them. So it's interesting, at least I found it interesting, that very much the Drac there are, or were, created in servitude to dragons. They are not considered the same. They are considered almost servants or beneath dragons. They talk about them in a very revered way. And as very separate entities as well, which is interesting. Which I suppose has got to be hard when you were locked away for, I think it's meant to be something like 10,000 years or something ridiculous. They were locked away for. Kind of betrayed by their creator, because Netherian is the one that sort of came up with the concept. He took the resilience, the drive, the tenacity of mortals, and then combined that with the power of dragons. And that's how he came up with the idea or the concept of Drakthir. And it'll make for a really interesting dynamic how they go forward with that. Yeah, there's a lot of story aspects you can come up with. Ooh, we have a chest up top. Expedition Scouts Pack. Okay. Is it up top, or is it... might be outside. Let's go have a little hunt round the back. It says I'm almost on it. Hey, there we go. There's a scout pack. We got stuck. Yeah, we stuck that stuff. I mean, I'm gonna say, was it worth it? Probably not. We're probably gonna half-stone. This is entirely planned. I meant to do this so I could show you what happened when you used your half-stone, and if you changed your direction when you bound the half-stone. This is entirely planned. And there you go. We're facing the door as we come out. Entirely planned. That's, yeah. So we gained a Dragonite artifact. We gained a potion of gusts. And some other bits and pieces. Okay, so we may as well do the quest. Again, this was entirely planned, so now we can do these quests up here. Genius, really. We're just being super efficient. Not. Reapply the shields. I really shouldn't do that mid-combat. Drop our totem as well. Some crafting items, nice. Let's grab you. Excuse me. I believe I need these, and I'm not 100% sure. I say, thank God these guys don't have resistance to earth or physical damage, I should say. Just stun him while he stood in the earthquake. That should kill him. Him. Now we have Lasso back. I so love having lightning lasso. Okay, let's get this big guy. Rocky! Go beat your cousin up. Thank you. Drop our defensive totem. I'm not sure that will work, but no, we didn't. Oh, we did get the interrupt. Nice. You feel it not having 2 charges of lava burst as well. Ugh. I think I would definitely have to change that one. Okay, that's our earthen core. We can go and kill the fire lava elementals now, and that will give us our molten core, which would be nice. Oh, we collect these along the way. I need one more, which is nice. They're just teasing, they give us nothing. Did he? Warped metal, okay. I thought he'd given us something called warped meat. I was like, what the hell has he been up to? Oh, do you think we can get both packs of them? Interesting. Does he heal? Okay, does he heal? Oh, that's a nice trick. So the little lava blob heals while he's in lava. I get the feeling that's gonna be something that repeats. I don't know, that's gonna be in a dungeon or something like that. So you may have just seen there, he got double stunned. Probably not great for dungeons, but that's a talent that basically makes it so that your cap totem goes off again So it will go off, and then it will trigger again, or it will drop another one if your totem was destroyed. Pull as many as you want, mate. Yes, there you go. You can see them starting to heal up when they're in there. Okay, let's go get this heart, which is up here, I believe. Chain lightning. I completely forgot that I needed to be actually dropping things and doing stuff. I was so focused on just lightning. As I said before, I'm not the world's greatest shaman. I do not main shaman. And I'm kind of that's even more funny when you realise that my wife does main shaman. So she's going to be watching this whole Let's Play going, what the hell are you doing? Why didn't you use Lava Burst more? Your shields have dropped. You need to do... What are you doing? So yes. My wife's pain thread is going to be going to be the extreme, and I apologise for that. Okay, let's hand these in. I think now we're back at camp, we may actually hand these in and call it there.
How can I help? Clear skies.
Oh, apologies, I forgot to read out the Scottish one. Oh, my bad. Thank you for your help, Grimbiscuit. If you ever need items crafted, the Artisans Consortium is there to provide.
Please be careful.
And then our final one.
We have a mission to accomplish.
For the Dragonscale expedition, Captain Garrick salutes you, and I salute you back.
Best of luck to you.
Captain Garrick and Grimbix, and we are renowned too. Seems a good time to end. Thank you so much for watching. We will have more adventures of Grimbiscuit throughout the Dragon Isle soon. But yeah, that's me done. Stay safe, everyone, in this crazy, crazy times. I'll catch you all in the next live stream. We're going to need to work on that outro. Layers, everyone.